Hello and welcome to our series of Target Prelims 2019. The topic for today is the Recovery Program for Wildlife Species. This is a program by the Government of India and this was in news in the year 2018, so this becomes important. Now first and foremost you should know that this is a program for critically endangered species. It is a program that is aimed at recovering these species from their criteria of them being critically endangered into better categories. This is something that has been initiated by the National Board for Wildlife. About the National Board for Wildlife, you should know that this is what is a statutory board that was formed under the Wildlife Protection Act. These kind of questions itself have been asked in the UPSC. This is what is chaired by the Prime Minister and the Vice Chairman is the Minister of Environment. This is an important body. It frames policies regarding wildlife conservation. It decides upon the management of national parks, sanctuaries and protected areas in India. Also, this is what is important in setting up tourist activities or allowing for tourist activities in these protected areas. It may appoint some committees which will provide clearances to projects that are going to be set up in these protected areas. So indeed, this is a very important body. So first and foremost, you should know that this is a program that is being managed and monitored by the National Board for Wildlife. Now next, what is important here are the species that are going to be recovered. The first species is that of the North River Terrapin. Now the North River Terrapin is basically a species of a riverine turtle. So this is what you should know because these kind of questions might come on these species. So you should be able to identify. Now this is what is a riverine turtle and this is what exists in rivers that flow in eastern part of India. And this turtle is what is hunted for its meat and as a result of which this is an IUCN critically endangered species. The next species that is going to be recovered is the clouded leopard. This is what is found in the Himalayas, in the Himalayan foothills. It is threatened because of habitat loss and poaching for its skin, and as a result of which this is also an IUCN vulnerable species. Next is the Arabian Sea humpback whale. This is a whale that is commonly found in almost all the major oceans, but this is what is threatened because of the ship strikes that it is suffering from. Also, this is what is being fished and it is being exploited for its fishing gear, and seismic explorations are also what are posing threat to this particular whale. Next is the red panda, which is again an important animal. Now here this is what does exist in the montane forest with dense bamboo growth. It is found in Sikkim in India, West Bengal and Arunachal Pradesh, largely in the northeastern states, and it is poached again for its meat as well as for some medicinal values. That is especially the use of this animal. Some of its body parts are recommended in Chinese medicine, so it is also killed for that particular reason. This is an IUCN endangered species. So this is the entire program. And these 4 species is what you should know about. Questions on these 4 species in any form is what you can expect in UPSC. Also, you should know about the basics of the National Board for Wildlife. So that's about the recovery program for wildlife species, and that's about our discussion today. I thank you all for watching the video.